I was the one with all the glory. Well, you were the one with all the strain. Beautiful face without a name for so long. A beautiful smile to hide the pain. Did you ever know that you're my hero? Everything I would like to be. I can fly higher than an eagle. You are the wind beneath my wings. Might have appeared to go unnoticed. I've got it all here in my heart. I want you to know I know the truth. Of course I know. I would be nothing without you. Did you ever know that you're my hero? And everything I would like to be. I can fly higher than an eagle. For you are the wind beneath my wings. You are the wind beneath my wings.
Good evening and welcome. My name is Rita. I'm one of the team captains of the Team Kimosabi, and it's my honor and pleasure to welcome all of you to the 2014 Forest Lake Area Relay for Life. So, Relay represents a community coming together for one reason, to finish the fight against cancer. We're here so that those who face cancer will be supported, those who have lost their battle will always be remembered, and to finish the fight so that one day cancer will be eliminated once and for all.
Good evening. Good evening. And again, I would extend a welcome to you to this Relay for Life. My name is Pastor Linda Friesen. I'm from Hosanna. We're right down the road here in Forest Lake. And it is an honor and a privilege for me to be standing up here among you this night as together we remember and as we fight and as we persevere in working to end cancer. I join you in the fight. It was in 2011 that I lost my dad to cancer, and so I know the struggle that many of you are continuing to fight, and the deep sense of missing that many of you have in your life because of this dreaded disease that we call cancer. And so this night, I thought I would begin with a reading from Hebrews that talks about the fight, that talks about the race, and that talks about perseverance. From Hebrews 12, "Therefore, since we are surrounded by so great a cloud of witnesses, let us also lay aside every weight and the sin that clings so closely, and let us together run with perseverance the race that is set before us, looking to Jesus, the pioneer and the perfecter of our faith, who for the sake of joy that was set before him endured the cross, disregarding its shame, and has taken his seat at the right hand of the throne of God. Consider him who endured such hostility against himself from sinners, so that you may not grow weary or lose heart." Do not lose heart, my friends. Let us pray. Merciful God, we thank you for this great and glorious day, a day to join you in ending cancer. We bless you and thank you for surrounding us with so great a cloud of witnesses. Bless those who have gone before us, whether living or departed, who cheer us on in this effort. Bless all who have gathered here today and those who are gathering in other locations for their own Relay for Life. Extend your strength and grace to medical professionals and caregivers as they come alongside those who are suffering from cancer. Pour out your favor and wisdom on fundraisers and researchers as they pour out themselves to defeat all cancer for all time. Shower comfort, peace, and healing on all who have cancer right now. Meet their needs in body, mind, and spirit. Cancer is a heavy burden, bringing discouragement, pain, and heartbreak. Help all who are touched by this disease to not grow weary. Help us not to lose heart. Empower us to overcome, to lay aside every weight that would keep us from this noble task. Fill us with your spirit that we may run this race with perseverance and joy and hope. Strengthen us with the promise that you go before us and with us in this good fight. May this day draw us to your great love. May this day bring you honor. May this day bring another step forward in the victory over cancer. Amen.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you, Katie. As I'm sure you all know, Relay doesn't just happen. It takes a great deal of planning and the work of many dedicated volunteers who believe in this fight. Starting way back in January, members of the planning committee began meeting to put together all of the pieces that culminated in this wonderful celebration tonight. The people you see among you in these pale blue shirts are members of your community who helped make this event happen. A special thanks to our chair, Nancy Rosman, and all of the committee members. A list of the planning committee members is in your program on page 9. So next we're going to recognize our event sponsors. Our event sponsors are loyal and generous supporters of our cause and this event. We thank them for their support and would like to call them up individually for recognition. Starting with, well, they're alphabetical. Fairview. Do we have somebody here from Fairview? She coming? Okay. Well, thank you to Fairview. This one's here, Forest Lake Lions, represented by Bob Carter, a cancer survivor.
Who wants to be in the picture with me? On behalf of the Lions Club of Forest Lake, we would like to donate $2,000 to the Relay for Life and the American Cancer Society.
How great is that?
And
Thank you
so much. And thank you for the food.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
So,
yeah,
in
the
case you
lovely.
didn't know that, the Lions, they're the ones responsible for this lovely food. Go have a hamburger. It's good. I had a corn dog. It was wonderful. All right. The Forest Lake Masonic Lodge. Got the Masons. All right. He's coming.
Our lodge has been associated with Relay for Life, I think, since about 2006. And we've always through the members and pancake breakfast and stuff, we've always come up with a fair amount of money for the Relay for Life. And many of you know Ralph Magnuson. That's who I get my check from to present to you. And I don't see him anywhere, but I know it's in the neighborhood of like $1,500 that we're giving to the Relay for Life this year. Thank you.
Thanks. No big checkup.
Well, wait, maybe
All right. So next we have Sasha Pankhurst, who's a Leo Sophia representative, and I don't think I saw her here. So thank you to Sasha. Super America. Going once. Thank you to Super America. All right, and the University of Minnesota Physicians. Christy out there. All right, well, we would still like to very much thank Fairview, Forest Lake Lions, Forest Lake Masonic Lodge, Sasha Pankhurst, Super America, and the University of Minnesota Physicians. Without them, we wouldn't be doing this. All right.
Cancer Crusaders are ready to relay. Team Visor is ready to relay.
Cool Runnings 2, ready to relay. The Partridge family is ready to relay.
Team Vantage is ready to relay.
Cool Runnings 1 is ready to relay.
Too inspired to be tired, ready to relay.
Wendy's Warriors ready to relay.
In memory of our friend and teammate Connie Earlbeck, Team Survivor is ready to relay.
In honor of Donna, Grammy's Penguins are ready to relay.
We're ready to waddle. Or waddle, as the case may be. Oh, there you go, waddling. Whole team.
Woo!
Okay, for everybody in my team who just walked away and didn't say anything, you're gonna leave me standing over here? Let's go Grammy's Penguins.
All right, there we go.
Team Kimosabe is ready to relay.
I don't know.
What's your team name?
Team Linda Luz are ready to relay.
There you go.
Team Nightwalker is ready to relay.
Team Brightside is ready to relay.
Ready to relay? Say ready.
Ready to relay.
As a remembrance of those that have passed away from cancer, we'll be sending 75 white balloons bearing the names of loved ones into the atmosphere.
The colors of the rainbow, so pretty in the sky, are also on the faces of people passing by. I see friends shaking hands saying, how do you do? We're really safe. I love you. I hear baby.
Good evening and welcome. My name is Alex, and I'm a two-time cancer survivor. In 2007 and in 2010, I was diagnosed with stage 4 colon cancer. I was not supposed to be here. Each time, cancer scared the crap out of my family and myself. Each time, I had 1 million blood transfusions, blood tests, MRIs, CT scans, PET scans, and surgeries and chemo. Each time, I had a near-death experience. Each time, I fought to stay alive. I know I'm not alone, because in this crowd, I'm sure many of you have had similar experiences. Can you raise your hands, please? Yeah! That's why all of you are my heroes. You are my heroes because you choose never to give up. You are my heroes because you are our caregivers, our doctors, our nurses. You are today's runners, walkers, and sponsors. Thank you for being here today, helping us raise funds for services, education, and cancer research. Here's what we know about cancer, and I'm not talking about statistics. Cancer is extremely painful, right? It's a financial nightmare. It's too often a life or death matter. Cancer makes us horribly sick. It makes us fearful. It makes us want to give up. Cancer makes us cry a lot. Let me put it simply, cancer sucks. Cancer sucks. Cancer sucks. Cancer sucks. Yes, yes. Okay, I'm waking up the audience. Woohoo! Cancer changes our lives, hopefully for the good. It presents us with a new normal and permission to start over. Cancer encourages us to say, I love you, to others and ourselves. It gives us opportunities we never thought possible. It gives meaning to our lives. It motivates us to live healthier. It makes us appreciate all that we have in our lives. And for many of us, cancer is a wacky yet awakening gift. We all have our own cancer stories, and together our stories are creating a remarkable book. It's called The Book of Hope. It's about real people. It's about real caregivers and all those people who help us survive. People who face death every day. People who lost their lives to cancer. Oncologists who spend millions of hours making us well. Surgeons who remove countless cancer cells and tumors. Nurses who teach us how to get through chemo and radiation. Volunteers like all of you who raise millions of dollars each year for cancer research and education. This is a book about people like you and me whose lives are suddenly drastically changed. The last chapter, of course, is being reserved for the cancer cures. And we know that there's not just one cure, but many. And yes, we will indeed cure all cancers. There was a time right before after the first of my surgeries when I couldn't walk. From being in the hospital for weeks at a time, my muscles and bones turned into jello. I never thought about not being able to walk. It was a difficult time in my cancer journey. I was so weak, I couldn't even get my pants on for a job interview. The process of healing and learning to walk again was slow. For every lap you walk or run tonight, I want you to think about having 52 staples in your stomach, having a mesh in your belly to keep your insides together. I want you to think about being in a wheelchair during that first or last lap, or use a walker or a cane. Cancer may make us look disabled, but we're not. By being here together today, we are able to survive and thrive. Yes, the words are survive and thrive. I have a message for those of you who someday hear the words, "You have cancer." Your odds of beating cancer are greater now than ever before. You have many healing therapies to choose from. You have cancer care clinics and centers who provide state-of-the-art treatments. You have resources like the American Cancer Society who offer programs and services to help you emotionally and spiritually and physically. You have life-giving and spiritual resources to help you along your way. And you have all these cancer survivors to encourage you and support you. We are here today to celebrate the survivors who still live with cancer, to honor those people who we've lost to cancer, and to congratulate survivors who are now cancer-free. Let's give a standing ovation for all those whose lives have been touched by cancer. Thank you. Please join me in thanking Nancy Rosman. I know she's already been mentioned, the Forest Lake community, and all our teams for holding this incredible event. Thank you, cancer survivors and thrivers. Thank you, runners and walkers. Thank you, caregivers, healers, and professionals. Thank you, event sponsors. And thank you all for saving our lives. I want to leave you with this one thought, and that is, never give up, ever. Thank you.
Well, good evening, everyone. How's everyone doing? Woo. We come here today with mixed feelings and mixed emotions, with happiness and gladness, sorrow, of course, for those loved ones that we have lost. If I can, for just a moment, just express our gratitude and thanks for the patronage of our pancake breakfast, which the proceeds of which help to fund our charitable organizations to support our many charities, such as Relay for Life. Such as Relay for Life. Hear, hear. So on behalf of all the members of Forest Lake Masonic Lodge, it is our pleasure to donate this big check in the amount of, drum roll please, $1,948. Well, here.
And a microphone.
Microphone.
All right. Okay. Oh, good.
Are we done?
Good.
Okay. Thank you very much, and have a good evening.
All right, so if you've attended this relay in past years, you know that our relay starts with a very special lap for survivors and caregivers, led by two wonderful volunteers, our bagpipers, Ralph Magnuson and Paul Dennison. Paul and Ralph, would you please come up on stage? Nancy has a special recognition and thank you.
The bagpipers are our unsung heroes. They have been here year in and year out without any payment, without even too much of a thank you. Oops. And so tonight, we would like to recognize them both with a Relay for Life trophy saying thank you for all your years of service.
simple things in life that I long for are simple pleasures I have on my mind. To watch the children playing make-believe today. Sometimes I think they're saying how grown-ups act their age. I like snow at winter time in the comfort of my home, the smell of summertime, or just being alone. Sometimes I need a break from the hassles of the day. Sometimes I need to get away. The simple things in life that I long for. The simple things in life that I long for. The simple things bring pleasure to my mind, like waking in the morning to the gentle rain, the sound of raindrops falling so early in the day. The simple things in life that I long for.